3, the rezoning Brookhaven case number LP2014-02-26. What is council's pleasure?
Make a motion that we defer this, table it for 30 days as per the request of the attorney, that we set up a public hearing to where he can present his views to the whole people here, everyone here. And in deference to this note that we received here, which was that we're requesting it so he can have at least a fair shot, he said, a fair shot at presenting his side on it.
Do you need a specific date in that motion? We can set on the fly. Do you need a specific date in that motion?
Sometime right after the second, after the next meeting. Before.
Why don't you take it in small bites?
Yeah, why don't we see if the motion
One
passes
that
first?
he said he wants a 30-day table of this.
Yeah, Councilman Rollins, why don't we see how the motion goes, and then we'll, if it goes, we'll set a date. If it doesn't, then we won't be concerned with it.
Okay.
Okay, we have a motion to have a public hearing involving, motion to table
Table this.
the request for rezoning Brookhaven case number LP2014-02-26. With a public hearing
With a public hearing
to follow.
To follow.
Okay. We have a motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second his motion.
Okay, we have a second. Any discussion?
Yeah, first of all, I just want to take a minute to say thank you to all these people that came. I have a little bit of heartburn here. And Mr. Holland, thank you for your presentation and your clients that came as well. I have some heartburn here, us jumping to table this motion without any consideration other than from Mr. Holland and his group for all these other people. Are they open to tabling it and delaying it? Because I think they have as much right. That thing is really doing feedback in my ear. I don't hear myself once, twice I'm going on tape. But I just feel like Mr. Holland has expressed a desire to try and meet with people and work with them and try to work out a solution. And if you don't consider their feelings about this being tabled, it sure puts him under the gun to try and work something out. And if they're not open to it, then he knows how they feel, right? So I think that it would behoove us as a council. I mean, all these people came. Look how many people are here, and everybody didn't get to speak. And I for one, I want to hear from everybody. Let me tell you something. I think I've heard from everybody since Saturday. My phone has not stopped, and I know other people's has been the same way. And I appreciate it. I answered every call, and I talked to everybody that called me. And that's why I'm elected, to listen to you and to be your voice. Just like Mr. Holland is the voice of his clients, and I respect that, and I respect all of you as well. But I think there should be some conversation past what Mr. Holland proposed to see if they need to go through it. If they're not open to that, then there's no need to take it.
We're still in discussion.
I have some other points, please,
Okay.
if it's okay. And Mr. Holland, this is directed at you, or to you, not at you, or your clients. Someone got up, and I'm sorry I didn't write down who asked this question, and I did not hear an answer. If you answered, I apologize. I doubt if you're going to answer it for me again. And I used to be chairman of the Zoning Board of Appeals, as did the mayor. We both served on that committee. But, zoning is there to protect the people that are already there. And I heard someone bring that up, and I would like for you to address that. How is changing the zoning going to benefit the people that are already there? If you could respond to that, I would appreciate it.
Want to respond from the podium, please?
Yeah.
Well, I agree. Zoning is there to protect the people that are there, but this is a down zone, in my opinion, from what it is now. It's CC now, which if you look through the list of your own zoning code, what we're doing in CC, it's a wide range of commercial uses of next to residential.
I won't be able to hear it. I can hear you, but I won't be able to hear because I don't think they got
So
it.
there's a wide range of things that can go into this property now with no public hearing, none whatsoever. They don't have to ask for anybody's permission, they go pull a permit and they build a Dollar General. Multi-acre.
We already have Dollar General.
You got friends
What do you
too.
think we're here? Order. Order. Let's keep it civil.
So my point is, I think it's a down zone from what you have now.
Another question that I have, I'm sure you have, but I'd like for you to share that. I don't know if that's Melanie or not, but she called me and I had a conversation with her. But is there, has there been other properties that have been looked at for this development? Have you looked in this area for other properties, or is that one property and the only property that you looked at?
There's one other property that I know about, that they have looked at, but they had a contract, it didn't work out, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. And I have some concern what Mr. Rutland said about if we make the change and then your grant doesn't go through. I agree with what he said about we are kind of dying it out there because, you know, it is a 12-month process before we can, you know, change it again. So I feel like we have a little liability there as the city. Of course, I don't know how you know, I'm just speaking for myself. The other question I had is this letter that you gave to us just before the meeting. I had a chance to read it very quickly, and I'm not a lawyer by any means. But, and please don't be offended when I say this, but is this a threat?
No, no.
Okay, so are you going to sue the city? Is that what this says?
I can't make that determination.
Okay, but you think your client has possibility to sue the city? Is that?
I think your lawyer responded to that appropriately, when he said that's a notice provision, we're required to give you legal law.
Okay. All right. I think that's the only questions I have, and thank you so much, I appreciate it.
Ms. Ann, just to clarify, and staff, the council put conditions on the zoning. So if that was rezoned R6 and the deal fell through, could it revert back to CC? Upon it not being those stipulations be put on the rezoning. In other words, would you have to wait those 12 months, or could you put that in a stipulation? I think those are probably zoning conditions that the council could place on any kind of zone. And I'm not an attorney, but the chair of the zoning board of appeals, and while it's a dry read, I did read it. I think that's allowed. But we're still in discussion. Cheryl, do you have anything else?
No, I just, you know, are we going to get some feedback whether these people that are opposed to it are open to the tabling of it and having a discussion with Mr. Holland and his clients?
I'd like one to be one of those people, please.
Well,
I'm sorry.
we're in the middle of a motion,
Yeah.
and the way the council runs, you've had your chance to speak, and we have to do our business up here. We can't have it just going, because once somebody speaks, and somebody else wants to speak, and it gets out of hand.
This is our home. You have the petition for
Listen.
19 homeowners before you.
I get it,
that
sir.
I gave to
Sir,
you.
I'm
Those
asking you.
people are entitled to their.
Sir, I'm going to ask you one more time, and then I'm going to have you removed. Okay? We have to keep it civil. There's a lot of people here. There's a lot of emotions running high.
Have them
I'm
stand up.
I'm asking,
Have them
sir.
stand up if they're
I'm not
against the
going to tell you
proposal.
one more time.
Like they did in Valdosta last.
One
night.
more time.
Have them stand up.
Brady, please remove this gentleman. Thank you.
I'm against it, and so are they. We don't want to take it.
Discussion?
I'd like to give a 5 minutes. down at the bottom here, it says, if the city denies the rezoning request, the applicant reserves the right to bring actions under the Fair Housing Act, as well as action for injunction, mandamus, and/or declaratory judgment. Further, if requested actions are not taken, the following objections are proffered, and it goes into several things there. But in the very, and go back to the top, it says, we desire to warn you that a denial of the applicant's rezoning request violates the Civil Rights Act of 1968, as amended by the Fair Housing Amendments of 1988, and the regulations promulgated thereunder, 24 CFR something number 100.1 F section of the Fair Housing Act, because it will actually or predictably result in a disparate impact on a group of persons and or create, increase, reinforce, and or perpetuate segregated housing patterns because of race, color, religion, sex, handicap, familial status, or natural origin. Now that's pretty clear that if we, if we don't do something, act on it, but he has requested that we give them 30 days and a hearing on it to discuss this matter with the citizens and their concerns.
Instead of 72 hours.
Yeah, instead of 72 hours. Now, I would also like to have Miss Wilbur with her project come forward and bring it forward to people and let them see what they got. Because you're going to get low housing income in that area, whoever gets it. Whoever gets that contract with the federal government is going in.
We're talking about Belleville Road.
Sir, I can't take on that. But anyway, I'm requesting that we give them a 30-day as per this written request. And then we set up a hearing.
We don't want it.
Come to it and tell us all their, and they just give them as much time as they want to, and let him be prepared to come and answer all these questions.
What if the opposition proposes that we don't table it?
You can't say anything.
We have a motion, we have a second, order. Any more discussion?
Are they gonna sue Lowndes?
Excuse me. I think I'm being pretty fair. I let everybody speak for 10 minutes, okay? Just a little order, okay? Let us do our business, okay? Anything else to discuss? All in favor of Burt Rutland's proposal? All those in favor? All those opposed? It's 3-1. Okay.
One person's getting reelected.
That's right.
We're going to give it 30 days to table it, and it'll be put on the agenda for first Tuesday, which will be Tuesday the 6th of May. And you're all welcome to come and attend.
Where's it gonna be held?
It'll be here.
This isn't big enough. We need a place that's
They
fair.
did put a
That's
sign
gonna
out on
hold us.
376 about the housing and everything. They didn't put none out there on 376. They put it in front of our house on
This
Davis
is,
Drive.
but this is our city council meeting. This is when they get put on the agenda. This is where we conduct our business.
Well,
Okay?
they're all talking about Hammock Lake. We live directly right where the lights will be shining in our eyes, right there. So
I understand.
Hey, Eric.
they don't
Well,
go
you don't
there.
understand because you don't live there.
Eric, why don't you remind them that citizens' concerns is coming up? They could also speak to the citizens'
No,
concerns.
this
Mayor,
is,
sorry. The comments from the audience will not be recorded if they don't come to the podium. I'm
please,
sorry.
this issue is closed on resigning Brookhaven case. They have 30 days. You have to set a date. Or you want to make a motion on the?
I make a motion that we do it at 6 o'clock on the May meeting night.
That's a little early.
And let's do it on the 28th or the 29th of April. That's not good. 22nd,
Are you talking about the
public hearing.
information session or whatever?
It'll be an information session. It won't be a public hearing.
The work session.
What do you call that? Give him a chance to
Why don't we, set it up?
Is this a council activity or just a?
It's gonna be informational, just informational, there'll be no action. Why don't we, get with, why do you talk to the attorney and set the time?
Well, I guess that's what I'm trying to figure. Is this a meeting that's being called by the city council, or are you just gonna have the developer and the affected property owners?
No, this is informational for the people who are here, who are inside.
We like to set it now so we know when it is.
Like the attorney said he would.
You want to set a date?
Mr. Attorney, what date would be good for you?
What about us?
29th, up to 29th, it's Tuesday night, 29th of April.
Might not be good for me.
That won't be good?
On the second.
That's not good for me.
It's not a council meeting, it's for us, so.
That's not.
How about let's do it now?
Well, we got,
I'll make a motion for the 22nd of April at 7
I
o'clock.
can't be here. On the 22nd.
We need her here.
Water's still gonna run downhill, water day.
24th?
I'm out the whole week. I'm here the week of the 28th.
council, not all council needs to be at that meeting. That's an informational meeting.
Well, if we're gonna vote on it, I think we can.
No action.
I don't mean vote then. If we're gonna vote in May, we certainly need to hear the
Okay, so
concerns
tell
and their
us-
proposal, what Mr. Holland is
So
going
give me a
to do.
date.
Right.
I'm here the whole week of the 28th up through May the 9th.
Well, we said 29th, 7 p.m.
No, he said the 22nd.
Well,
Paul can't be here the
Paul, you can't be on
29th.
the 29th?
Move it around.
What about the 28th?
28th.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I'll be good, don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
No, you should try to accommodate him.
Yeah, 20th, whatever.
28th at 7 o'clock.
28th, 7 p.m.
It's never happened.
We want to have it at, Pacific Center. Okay, folks, we'll be on the 28th, 7 p.m. Right here.
Oh, I thought she said 6.
Well, will this hold one at the Civic Center? You think Civic Center will hold one?
And what's the capacity? Where's Dave? Well, it's posted.
This is larger than the same.
Dave's out.
This is larger. Got more seats.
But we need to be able to accommodate.
Can we use a church?
I'm saying the line.
Let's do it close where the property is, so people can look at it.
Listen, say, at this meeting.
Approximately
100. At the
We'll
Civic
get you a
Center?
factor number.
Civic Center?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Russell Street, Civic Center, Monday, April 28th, 7 p.m.
Sir,
We'll see you then.
I'm not supposed to say anything, but Mr. Holland had helped me before this, by maybe using the church facilities at Francis Lake. We could accommodate everybody, and everybody could, our fellowship building, we would welcome you completely. I would like to have a clarification of whether or not we're going to be able to oppose this, or we're just going to listen to a presentation. Are we going to be able to say, if we have folks here live on David Drive, right across from this, they haven't had a chance to say a word. And I know I'm not supposed to be speaking, but I think that's a shame for citizens not to have more time than we've had tonight.
Well, that's exactly why we're going to have this meeting, give everybody a chance to talk. This, right now, is a City of Lake Park and City Council meeting, okay? And we have city business that we have to conduct. This meeting on the 28th will give everybody the opportunity to talk to Mr. Holland, and will also include, as you said, the other developer.
I would like for it to have.
And we'll have an opportunity to talk to them as well. So, and people who haven't had a chance to talk, who aren't here tonight, will have a chance to talk to that night and find out the information. The city, I have a responsibility to the city as far as legality and lawsuits, okay? And this really concerns me, that we could, hold on, that we could be, legally liable. So, 30 days is not gonna make or break this deal, okay? It's just gonna give a chance for people to talk, people who aren't here tonight to talk, and then next council meeting on May 6th, we'll reapproach, okay?
That's county there, though.
Excuse me?
That's county property,
What's county?
right there where they're talking about getting.
No, that's not.
I live right across the street.
It's not county.
Yes, it is.
No, oh, you're talking about the county?
Yeah, that's
Are
county.
you talking about the church?
No, the property they were talking about buying.
No, sir.
No, it's not. I'm not gonna argue with
Yeah,
you.
that's fine.
I know, it's city, okay?
So are we having the meeting at the church?
I thank everybody for coming, and this is gonna conclude on the public hearings.
Are we having the meeting at the church?
We're gonna be doing it at the Civic Center. Because if you have somebody else coming in, and it's under city business, it needs to be in the Civic Center. The 28th of April. People can come in, talk, find out what they need to know, they can ask directly, and come out, but it's gonna be civil, okay? Because these things with large crowds, they can get out of control, okay? And that's, you gotta have order, because it can get really ugly, okay? So I asked everybody to just be on their best behavior, be neighbors, okay? Give everybody the opportunity, nothing's happening yet, okay? Nothing ventured, nothing lost. We'll see you on the 28th. Thank you. Okay.